Nada.
We've seen Zyra have a pretty low win rate in the LCK, but I think a lot of that was down to long-range poke compositions, specifically like Nidalee, because Nidalee can keep pace with Zyra, but you have the long-range spears, you don't actually have to go into the Zyra, and also obviously can just fire away. Now, the question is what Chovy's going to play.
He can play whatever he likes.
Yeah.
I think he really wants to play Aurelia. He's been hovering it quite a few times. I remember there was a time where he was like practicing it so much. Of course, it was meta for a little bit, but he does like to go back to the champion. Very similar to Closer. So there's Nidalee, switching Nidalee skin, right?
Yep.
You've got that Aurora that we just saw. Duro is going to go in, so I'm going to have to hold the thought. Is unfortunately flashing into the stun as Humbug is still just a bit sneaky. He's not on vision. We do have another engage, but that pulverize onto Ruler. A lot of work now being done. Not able to land the W either.
I'm expecting to have pressure.
Oh, another ulti does come down here from Closer. Hits a whole bunch of buttons, and Chovy has to flash.
Does miss the cannon though, sadly, for Closer, but I think he's okay with that. Oh,
whoa, he's flashing in! Can he get the pullback? It's not going to happen. Oh, Polu's coming up here. Looking to try and cause a ruckus. Might be that they can get some decent damage onto this turret though, as we can see. Duro is over here and Canyon's in the vicinity, but that is a lot of damage as the Zenith Blade doesn't quite work out here for Duro. The ulti comes through once again as Chovy is likely to die because Humbug is there waiting for him back at his soul, and now Duro. Yeah, I kind of really wanted Hype to just go in. You know, he was just on with the vibes.
Yeah, this E flash from Duro, it's so hard to kind of read that in advance. But Duro was, Close was really fast with it and able to avoid it. Does get locked up on the tower a little bit, and Handback flashes away. Right decision, you know, as much as he's high HP, Herald, get a tower and deny the wall's going down. Oh, Chovy. Oh, that's so damage.
Closer, I think, just got an item. He did. Dragon is on their minds. 50 seconds for that one. Grasping Roots almost walked into there by Humbug. They do utilize the Rift Child to try and get a charge here onto this outer turret. It's taking a fair bit of damage. The rest of BRO are moving in. Morgan on a flank angle. This charge really taken a while, as Chovy also taking a fair bit of damage. That is the charge. Successfully landed there by Shelly before she does fall down. Solar Flare hitting the sweet spot is now Polu trying to turn it around. Duro taking a lot. As probably not going to see too much action around there. Is now Ruler fighting against Hype here, but Hype not really winning, even though he sort of opted in.
No, you still have your root and you also coming in.
You convert attack speed to damage. It's alright, we've got a teleport coming in from Morgan. Polu already taking a lot of damage as that Deadly Flourish. Pretty dangerous onto Hype, but he's able to move himself out of the way without having to invest the cleanse. Chovy and Morgan with the same idea as Morgan. Gonna mitigate some of the CC, but the Solar Flare still going to connect. Vault Breaker comes through. They look for Chovy on the back end. He tries to ult his way out, but Morgan says no! Duro is likely to fall as well, but Canyon's already taken down Polu, but he falls for it, and Closer is also there. Flashes over the wall to pick up another, and just slips between the veils. Can he keep himself safe? That's the question. Is Hype not going to be taken down, but it's great aim from Ruler. And he's
why that mid tower being up is so important, because if that mid tower was down, completely different environment when you keep these behind them like that. So.
Yep. As, the Hex Splash opportunity to come through as the Unbound Soul not going to be enough there as the ulti.
Oh, nice.
They interrupt the Blast Cone, and Chovy is delivered on a silver platter. Duro going in as well. Does have the Eclipse to try and keep himself safe as now Morgan is spotted on that control ward. Humbug burning down, and Ruler's able to take down the cow. Oh, man, he is getting closer and closer to that Infinity Edge.
Close to having real items, real build. Yeah, I mean, this was really nicely played by Handback, interrupting the Blast Cone.
Yeah, with the ulti.
But it was a good ult coming out from Duro, the root follows, and then it basically is like, do you want to lose your jungler or do you want to lose your support? And the correct decision in any situation is to support. Because as much as Handback is low and has to recall, the fact that you still have your smite.
But it seems to be getting worse as well. This control ward does spot out Gen G as BRO pulled the trigger. See whether it's actually going to be the right choice though, as a teleport does come in from Morgan. Right on top of the rest of his teammates, making sure that he's going to be here to assist. As Polu, there's the Unbreakable Will. They've already committed to that button as Stranglethorns come in. They do manage to secure this Otacon, and now Duro is likely just dead. Chovy was looking to come in, but doesn't quite work out there. That shock blast, a lot of value, but no follow-up. And BRO are just going to say, all right, may as well take the Baron as well.
Can be a little bit risky as the health bars get low. Yes, it doesn't matter if they die, but if they give up the Baron, that definitely does.
Oh yeah, there's the pulverizers. This ulti right into the backline is gigantic from Humbug. They take down Ruler. They learnt from their previous mistake. takes. And now Morgan dives in. The Baron going to help him out there as GEN. They've just fumbled the ball.
LCK Cup. This is the new energy.
Yeah,
this
man.
Is when you pay your bro tax, this is what you get.
Exactly. And they're going to get solar flared as well. As Humbug going to try and get out of there. Will successfully do so. But remember, of course, you know, it's a quick trip home. As Canyon just gets one shot.
Where'd he go?
One shot by Closer. What the heck was that? But I guess their role is to seek, so you don't necessarily have to find. As now Morgan going to be able to dash his way out. Good wave clear here for GEN, though.
Yeah, Hype just ate a shock bust. I mean, this build with the Jace, you kind of more bruisery. Your shock bust don't do that much damage.
Humbug is just dead. Okay, there's a two-man pulverize from Polo, but no follow-up for that one as well because Closer was nowhere in the vicinity. They're looking now for Chovy, who ults his way forward. They get on top of Polo, who gets another pulverize. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough, although the Acathian Rain is making things happen. Hype gets into the backline. He's flashing after Ruler, and he'll find the Void Seeker of Death. My God.
You don't pick GEN.
What's a gun? Well, Morgan, he's going to get snared, but not too worried about it as, oh God, here comes Closer with his bazooka. The Stranglethorn's not really getting enough down as the ultimate now employed by Ruler. It hasn't actually landed any kills just yet. Bro's health bars are starting to fall low though, as now Closer in trouble. And another pulverize here from Polo.
Just enough seeing Keen go for the Serpent's Fang. If you can get damage on like Hype when he ults,
yeah,
or I mean even the shielding from Morgan as well is pretty significant.
Look at Morgan, he's realized that he just doesn't take damage, so he may as well walk at them.
He's vibing, having a good time.
It's not about winning, and that's what the bros teach us every single day, so that's what we need to be talking about here. Is nice little cue to come through here as the ulti is invested by Closer. Canyon going to be Zonyazing very early, like you're saying.
To secure.
I mean, Chovy almost just died as he dives in! I don't know about that one, Hype. Oh dear, he's going to go into his Zonyas. The rest of Bro trying to turn up. Chovy almost dead, but he's not. That's the main thing. Oh no, we were talking about that challenger energy and it wasn't what we wanted to see. Morgan deciding not to flash, he get himself out of that one. But yeah, this inner turret not long for the world.
I just like, I hate the blame. I don't want to put it on anyone, but there's going to be someone in the chat who hasn't paid their bro tax and is just realizing now. Yeah. This might be on you.
Yeah, and you might be busy blaming Hype, but that's not how that one goes as they engage. They do find the GEN in that backline, but can they get more? That is the question. Duro taking a lot of damage, trying to taxi his way out, but the only way he's getting out is in a body bag. Double kill for Closer. And yeah, they're back to the underdogs and they're back to winning. As Grasping Root's going to land once again, but Headbutt Pulverize is going to be in response. Stranglethorn's not getting a whole lot of value, and my God, if Hype ever lands these, and they're just dead, as Canyon does have to go golden. Into the backline goes Closer, and he keeps himself alive between the veils, and he's going to be able to get out. And bro, they just take two from the top side of the map. Yeah, Morgan. He's got 6 items. He can just walk at this GEN. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to block it for you guys. My health bar does not go down. But Rulers does, as we can see. Killer Instinct into the backline once again. But this time for Hype, it's going to work. The ulti from Chovy doesn't work at all. And he times it well that time. Hype's going to go golden. And the bros, in the one game out of the 3 that they've played so far that we thought that they would not get a look in. This is the LCK Cup champions doing it again against GEN.
This is what your bro tax is paid for.
Oh yeah. Once again, huge shout out to Leo in the chat. I saw that. He said, oops.